What's going on, guys? Victor back at the Astoria Complex Catering Hall shooting another vlog series episode. Tonight we are here doing Jada's Sweet 16. I'm actually able to get another video before the party, so this is pre-party. Room 99% done. The decorator is still decorating the hall, but as far as on my end of the hall, we are totally set. And so tonight we are doing a Sweet 16 Jada's Wonderland, a Alice in Wonderland themed Sweet 16. Tonight we have about 130 guests, but the room is set for 144 people. Again, we always like to set up extra seats just in case a last minute straggler walks in. We're not the type to build tables during the event. I figured that it looks too sloppy, so we like to just make a couple of extra seats and a couple extra tables just in case. Let's take a look at the floor on this one. So we do have the big square tables. This is the max I could do with the big square tables. We have 12 big square tables, seating 12 seats a table. We do have the guest of honor, the Sweet 16 girl, right here on this main table, which is table 4. The main table, she has herself, 3, 6, 7, and 8 people at this table, totaling 9 people. Again, as far as the table itself, we supply the linen. The only thing that's on this table that is not mine is the centerpiece. So the centerpiece is not mine. The frames are not mine. That's her unique table number. We normally have a silver stick with a white regular card, but she liked to keep it with her theme, so she supplied the vase, the hat, and the 2 picture frames on the table. Again, these are not mine. The guest, the guest of honor, the family, will bring all decoration needs. I simply supply the linen. Birthday girl requested fortune cookie. I call them the fortune cookie style napkins. So it is a fold into a kind of fortune cookie layout. The mom actually has a little surprise within the fortune cookie, which has a souvenir. I'm gonna retake that just in case. Basically, our napkin is covering the gift, and once somebody takes the napkin, you'll be able to see the gift. It's a pretty nice touch, a little nice, pretty cool. We did that, we make the napkins, and we put the box in for her so she didn't have to work. Again, on my end right now, the hall is set. The only thing that's not set really entirely is that we do still have a table that the decorator is working with. The backdrop, she's still kind of working on. She has a couple of lights to add still. So again, it is an Alice in Wonderland themed party, so she did take my entire stage and she Alice in Wonderland it out. So everything that's there, none of it is mine besides the blue chair and the red velvet ropes. Those are mine. Everything else that you see here, if you look carefully, her backdrop, her frame, her picture is on her own separate rod. That's not connected to my rod. We cannot touch my rods only because we had a professional company come in and tie the valance. We cannot untie my rod. So she put her rod overhead and that kind of droops over my white. My white curtains will always stay. They will never disappear. My white curtains are always there. They cannot move because, again, we had a professional person put those up and it took them about a week to put that up, so we're not touching that. Again, everything that you see here is from a decorator. None of it is from me. So again, you do have these 2 green walls. You do have this picture of a garden type thing. You do have these decorative tables. The cake is gonna be here tonight. The cake's going up the stage here. For photo ops, the guests will be able to climb up on stage. As far as the stage, real quick, I'm gonna go behind camera. This stage does have this green carpet. This green carpet is not ours. It is a nice touch. It's good for pictures. It is kind of a tripping hazard though, so I'm gonna have the decorator tape this down. We cannot have any tripping hazards as this because people will be going on the stage on this. Real quick, we're gonna zoom in on her pipe, which you can kind of see is right there. Her pipe is right. I can't get my finger. Right there, that's her pipe right there. It looks a little bit easier. On the other end, again, that is not connected at all. That's perfect, you can see it right there. So that you can see is her pipe on top of ours. It's a very nice setup. Again, this is going to be for cake setups and cake settings and all that. Candles she has on the side table here. We do supply this table. This is our circle table. We do supply, this is our linen that's on the circle table. I'm not sure. We're gonna see what happens the actual time of the event. We might be moving this circle table to the center of the dance floor. This chair right now is set up for the switching of the shoes. So when it is time, when the birthday girl walks in, she will sit in the blue chair and we will switch the shoes. The father will switch the shoes. On the far right here, we do have the photo booth, kind of the photo background. Everything you see here, again, this is all decorator. We do not supply any of this. So she does have a carpet here. Again, it is a tripping hazard, so we will tape it down. We cannot have any hazards. It will be taped down. And we also have the backdrop. If you look carefully, we cannot tape anything to our walls. So if you are looking for a backdrop like this, you do need the stand. As you can see, again, right now, this is not taped to the wall. We cannot tape and damage our wall. So you will have to provide a stand. Again, we do not have this. I do not have this tripod. The decorator knew that they must supply that, or else we will not be able to put up the backdrop. She does have a little prop station, so they do have a free kind of photographer taking the pictures today. No actual photo booth, meaning no actual prints will be made, but it still looks beautiful, it still works, and it's still by the dance floor, so you're not missing any action. As far as the buffet dinner on this one, again, because we do have 12 big square tables out, we were not able to put our buffet in the back. So the buffet will be right next to my kitchen entrance door. There are 3 tables for the buffet. Right now, there's 2 tables out. We always keep the hot chafing dishes out, only because we're dealing with flames and fires, and we don't want to move that table in and out of the kitchen. But when it is time to eat, we do have a table in the back that's going to have the plates, the salad, and the bread. It will come out of that door down there. We will bring it right in front of the photo booth. We only have it out when we eat. So basically for the first hour, we're gonna have the photo booth available. People will walk into it. It'll look just like how it is now. There will be very nice lids on top of our chafing dishes when the food is here and all that. So when it is time to eat though, we will bring out a table. Basically the photo booth will not be available. We're gonna put it right in front so we don't mess up any of the carpet. Once everybody gets a dish and everybody gets fed, we will then move it out of the way and continue partying. Again, to go with the theming on this one, we do have green LEDs all throughout. So the entire room today, when it starts, the party starts, the entire room will be green. We even have the bar that is set to be green. On this one, we also did the signature cocktails. So this party is doing beer and wine. So we do have one cocktail for the adults, which is the red sangria called the Red Queen. And for the kids, we are doing the Mad Hatter. The parents, the guests, the birthday girl named the drinks to go with the theme. Last thing to add to this Alice in Wonderland theme, we did make the logo, the emblem, which is Jada's Wonderland. This is gonna be broadcasted on all of the projectors. So we do have the one TV here. It will be on the big screen there. It will be behind the bar, and it will be on the double door. Because we got a little bit of a late notice, we were not able to add motion to this. This is why we do 2 weeks prior to the event. We must know all the details. Heading to the entrance of the facility, we do have a beautiful picture of the birthday girl and their seating chart. Typically, we do have that Jada's Wonderland. We would project it here. Typically, we would have the projection of Jada's Wonderland on the glass here, but it will be kind of covered. We would still put the projection on it, but it is going to be a little bit covered. The guests will come out of the elevator and they will be greeted right through the front doors, and they will see everything here. Everything's going to be green. Again, this is pre-party. The decorator is still setting up. This table right in the middle will not be here, but all in all, we are basically ready to go. One quick note about the birthday girl's main table. The decorator provided this kind of beautiful skirt. It is a skirt. I do not have this. The decorator provided this. It does go with the theme very well. And again, this is the main table. This is the birthday girl's table. And obviously we want the birthday girl's table to look a lot different compared to everybody else's table. So very good to the decorator, very beautiful job. She did a great job. She's been here all day since 8 a.m. since we opened today. The party's at 8 p.m., giving the decorator 12 hours to decorate and set up. This concludes another vlog series episode with the Astoria Complex Catering Hall. Please do not hesitate to ask any questions.